So this class is for anybody who's wanting to learn maybe how to utilize the funnels better. So let me just get my slideshow up and running, and we're going to dive right into this. Boom. And that screen, and off we go. So we're doing a Marketing Funnels 101. And this may be something that you're going to want to come back to a few times. So just know that, yes, this is being recorded. I am live streaming it in the YFP Facebook group, so you can come back and watch it again. So I'm not going to go over things multiple times. That's where I'll ask if you need to go over something again to please go and watch the recording. But this is going to be incredibly beneficial. So first of all, thank you so much for joining this class. And in this live basic training, we'll cover a quick overview of your marketing funnels. So this class is for you if you're having difficulty converting prospects, you want to increase your results from Shaklee's programs, you want to get the most out of your efforts. And the other thing is that you want to learn where to put your effort and what's going to be most beneficial for you. So if any of this applies to you, then you are in the right place. So what you're going to learn, you will learn what a marketing funnel is, why it's important to use a funnel, the two main funnels that we offer, and how to use your business and product funnels, plus much more. Now, before we jump into that, a little bit about YFP. If you're brand new to us and you don't know much about us, your Freedom Project, or YFP, is a 360-degree ecosystem of tools and training that can help you find new builders, find new customers, and increase sales and retention. And YFP addresses the three specific areas that builders struggle with in Shaklee, which is not knowing where to go to find people to talk to, not knowing what to do with the people they find, not having a proven plan or formula to stay on track and measure success. And so your Freedom Project supports your growth in three main ways with tools, training, and support. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go live first, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what a marketing funnel is, and then we will jump into going through the funnels, and I'm going to show you from my hub site and from my dashboard where to go. So if you do have a second screen, you're welcome to pull it up so you can follow along. And if you don't, that's okay. Remember, this is being recorded, so just take note. And then you can come back, and what I like to do is I'll watch on my phone and follow along on my computer. So first things first, a marketing funnel is simply a series of steps that moves a prospect from curiosity to a buyer or a builder. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody going in here is going to convert. As you can see from the top of the funnel, it's much wider. And then as it goes down to getting to the point where they're making a decision, it gets much smaller. So that's the first thing to remember. So you want to think of it as a hallway of information that you guide people through. Okay, so why use a funnel? A marketing funnel allows you to move people from awareness to conversion at the pace that they feel comfortable with. So it's all at their own pace. There's no pressure. And a lot of it can be self-guided if you choose to. We're going to talk a little bit about if you should guide somebody or if you should allow self-guided. My answer to that is offer both. Okay. So that's the basics of a funnel. So let's go live. I'm going to show you my dashboard. First, we're going to go over where to find your marketing funnels, the funnel guide, which is going to be in the business files. We're going to go through how to guide someone to your funnel gateways. And then we're going to do a quick walkthrough of both funnels, the business and the product funnel. Okay, so I'm going to switch my screen share over here. And open up that link. All right. I got to find my Zoom again. One moment. Thank you for your patience. I want screen 2, and off we go. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen and you're seeing my dashboard. Excellent. All right. So the first thing we want to do is get your funnels guide, right? So the funnels guide shows you where to go with the person and what to do on that appointment if you're doing it in the appointment route where you're actually meeting with somebody. Okay, so, whoops, spotlight, there we go. So that starts here under the Business Center tab of your dashboard. So the two tabs to pay attention to, if you need anything business related, it's going to be under Business Center. If you need anything wellness related or Wellness Center, it's going to be under the Wellness Center, and that includes checking out the Learn and Earn, sign up pages, all of that stuff, okay? And this is where you can, this is the back door to get into your wellness center, to get into the Learn and Earn without having to create what I call a dummy account to have that login. Now I have a dummy account so that you can see what it looks like for a prospect, but just so you know, and the same thing on the business center. Everything you need is right here to go in the back door so you're not having to create an account and do a login because you're already logged in. Okay, but for now, we're going to focus in on the business files. So you'll click on business files, and that is going to open up here. Once you're in here, you're going to come to scripts and forms. Okay, up at the top, scripts and forms, and it'll take just a second to load. This is also where you find the grand opening presentation if you would like it. Okay. Now the top one is going to be your business blueprint, and then you're going to come down to guides where it's marketing funnels guide. So I'll open this up just so you can have a look at it. If you haven't looked at this yet, I would recommend you download it to your computer, potentially even print it off. Okay, so the marketing funnels guide. So page 2 is the business funnel. So how does the process work, right? So it starts here at your gateway, which we're going to talk about in a minute, where you invite your prospect to explore the opportunity, tell your story, discover their interest, and review your about page. Now, by review your about page, it's just telling your story. That's all. You can have it open to the about page if you choose to, so they can see whatever pictures you put in there, but it's not, you know, that's what it is. And then you can just read right off the page if you need to. And then you guide your prospect to your EO tour gateway. Then we go through the video tour. So have them watch the videos, ask if they want to continue, and if interested, help them create an account if they need that. Next step would be taking them into your classroom, which is broken down into 3 modules, which I'll show you in just a minute. And you'll guide them through the 3 modules, give a little bit of homework, and then set the next appointment. And then the third step is when they're ready to join, you guide them through the Smart Start checklist. So you're doing your onboarding process. That's what the Smart Start checklist is, okay? You'll help them join your team, purchase their starter order, and then set their next appointment, where then you would take them into the blueprint and start getting their blueprint together and teaching them the ways of this business, okay? And then congratulations, you have a new business builder, and there you'll see the blueprint is right here. And then the next piece is to tap root and duplicate. So as you're blueprinting them, guiding your new prospects builders through the system so that you can show them by example how they can duplicate this process. And some people like to start off with a grand opening to attract people in so they have people to guide. Others are comfortable just reaching out, and that's fine too. But the idea is now you want to taproot so that they're bringing somebody to the table that then you can help them guide them through this exact same process. And it just keeps going and going in circles. Okay, so that's the business one. The product funnel guide is very similar. Okay, you have your gateway. So you invite your prospect to explore wellness. You tell your story and discover their interest, review your about page. You get the same idea where you can just tell your story and they can see pictures of you doing your thing. And then guide your prospect to your wellness gateway. Then take them through the video tour. So have them watch the videos. Ask if they want to continue, and if they're interested, help them create a wellness center account. You can also invite them to join your Facebook group if you have one. And if you don't, it's all good because now they're on your email list anyways. Then the next step would be orientation. So we want to give them a quick orientation of the wellness center. Where can they find content? How can they find the search bar? This is also where you can invite them to join to take the Learn and Earn if you choose to. You can also invite them to take the Learn and Earn after the fact. So there's multiple places you can invite them to do that. And then the next step would be if your client is ready, you can help them with some product order, and you would have a new member. And then you can invite them to the Learn and Earn after that as well. So there's a couple places to do that. And then from there, if they're a fit, if they seem like someone you'd want to work with, then you can invite them to explore the opportunity, right? Let them know about the opportunity. And we always have a plug for the opportunity in the wellness funnel. We talk about it a little bit. So it's in there. Oh, maybe it's not. I think we might have switched that. But we'll have a plug for it, but that's where you can invite that person to come and take a look at what they could possibly create. So if you don't have this downloaded and saved, highly recommend you do that. And that will give you, when you have someone through, have this in front of you the first few times so that you can get comfortable with where do I take somebody. So this is your roadmap for guiding somebody through. Okay. So that's that piece. Now, this next piece, this is for if, you know, when you're guiding somebody through. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. One, you can do it as a one-on-one appointment where you're actually with them watching the videos. And I know I've taken many of you through with a prospect so that you can see what that's like and have some backup. The other thing you can do is if you have somebody who's just hard to land down for an appointment, I'm one of those people that's hard to land down for an appointment. On top of that, I prefer to just go look through stuff on my own. That's just how I operate. So you can also send them the link to your page, your Explore Opportunity Gateway, where they can check out the opportunity on their own, and then you can set up a time with however you're going to communicate with them. So if you like to support through text, you can support through text. If they prefer a phone call and they actually want to meet afterwards to talk about things, that's cool too. But regardless of how you do it, it's all going to start here at your hub site. Okay. So when you're on your hub site, up at the top here, you have two buttons. There's Explore Opportunity and Explore Wellness. Okay, we're going to start with Explore Opportunity. So when you click on Explore Opportunity, I need to move some things out of my way here. There we go. It's going to take them, this is what we call the gateway page, okay? The EO gateway. And when you're sending somebody, I would go to your hub site, click on that link to Explore Opportunity, and rather than send them straight to the hub site, bypass a step for them, make it as easy as possible, and just send them straight to this page, okay? Don't worry about sending them to the hub site. Send them to the hub site. You take them to the hub site if you're guiding them, but if you're not guiding them and they're just like, can you send me a link? Send them the link directly to this page, okay, where they can click to watch videos. Then they're going to click to watch videos and off they go. So we have a short video series. It's 10 minutes to go through all the videos. We start off with the seven major challenges. So this is set up in a way if a business was going to approach investors to invest into their business, they have to present why they need investors and what it is that they offer. The first thing they always start with is what's the problem? What's the problem? So we talk about the 7 major challenges that we're all facing and the 4 powerful ways you can ensure you can overcome them in today's new economy. Okay. Then the next piece is a new possibility for getting ahead. So this is opening people up to the idea of a business from home or a mobile business, right? Where they can start their own thing. The next piece is the market. So we're talking about why is the health and wellness market a smart place to be? We all know, right? The more that you're seeing people are concerned about their health. They want to make sure that they're taking care of their bodies. The health and wellness market is huge, and I don't ever see it not expanding. It's going to be expanding as long as people are here. Okay. And then the last one is discover the benefits. So this is talking about the benefits of network marketing. So we're opening them up to the idea of their own business in the health and wellness space and in network marketing. Okay. And then from there, they like what they see, they would continue the tour. So whether you're guiding somebody through or they're going through on their own, that would be the same process. And on this page, this is where they're going to create their free account. Okay, so it tells them exactly what's going to happen, that they're going to be added to your weekly wellness emails, that they can unsubscribe at any time. So full disclosure to them, that they're going to get VIP access to the Wellness Resource Center. And this is the main thing. There are 3 key benefits for this. Why is it important for them to join this? 1, they're going to learn more about the products. This is important if you're going to have a business like that. You'll see what's available. So they'll get to see what content and tools they're going to have so that they can support their customers and business builders as well. And then of course, knowledge is power. So they'll be able to make an informed decision regarding this opportunity, whatever it might be for them. And then it's a matter of they fill in these things, they check that they're not a robot, and take the free tour. Now I have an account created, so I'll show you what it looks like for somebody logging in. Okay, once they log in, they're going to land in your classroom. And the classroom is broken down into 3 modules. Okay, the first one is exploring the opportunity. So now this is where we talk about Shackley. This is where we can say, hey, we've just covered why you want to look at a business like this. And here is the company that I prefer to work with and why. Okay, meet our team. And this is going into the team for Shackley and the team for YFP. We start to talk about the products and why they're so spectacular, our competitive advantage, and then of course the business model. So for people who need more information about network marketing and the power of network marketing, and maybe to dispel some preconceived notions that may not be correct, this is where they're going to learn about that. And then it's a matter of going to the next module once they're done. Okay, and this is where we get into how it works, right? Starts with educational marketing, getting your educational content seen, how to promote, choosing your objectives. What type of business do they want to be building? Is it for an extra income or are they looking for a career income? We talk about the monthly block of volume, right? Getting them to understand that core fundamental piece of how we build our business. Then we get into the 4 key strategies, and then we get into next steps for growth. And then we also have some review slides at the bottom if they just need to go over those things again. From there, we go into module 3, which is, guess what? All products. So starting off with why supplement, the science behind the Prove It Challenge, a meology overview, get clean, so that they can start to see the amazing product lineup that Shackley has. Now, here's what's really cool. This last video is how do you start? Okay, this is going through how should they start? Should they start as a distributor? Do they need to do it the Prove It Challenge? Do they just start as a distributor with a couple products? Do they get a business booster? And it explains to them where, where's the way to start for them, and then they choose how to start depending on what their budget is and what they want to do with this. Now, I know this looks like a lot of stuff. It's not very long. You can have one person do this entire tour from start to finish, including modules, in less than an hour if they watch all the videos back to back, okay? So what used to take us 3 appointments can be done, especially if they are hoping to watching it on their own, they can have it done in less than an hour, okay? And then from there, it's ready to start. Now, one thing I just want to point out, because this is a question that happens a lot. Do they have to go through everything before they start? No, absolutely not. They have to go through, if I have a new business builder on, I want them to go through everything. But if they're ready to start after the tour, get them started. Get them signed up with Shackley. Get them their distributor pack coming, and they can come and watch this stuff after, okay? We don't want to hold them back from getting going. And they can start after the tour. They can start after any of these modules. You'll notice, if we go back to module 1 here for a second, there's always going to be a ready to start button at the end of each of these. Okay, and if I open this guy up, it's going to take them to your Shackley. Oh, that's not my Shackley PWS. Hold on. Let's try this one. Looks like I have a glitch. I found a glitch on my website anyways, so we'll figure that out in a second. But I can show you what this looks like. So let's go to module 3, and I'll go into ready to start. Here we go. So what would happen is it would take them into the Smart Start, where then they can join. Okay, from the join, you open in an incognito window. Well, I do it for me because I have cookies in here that take me to my Shackley login. But for a brand new person, they wouldn't have to worry about that. And it's going to take them to where they can join from your PWS. And how do you know if it's yours? Okay, it'll show up that it's yours in the URL. Okay, so then they pick what they want, and it's just a matter of that process of signing them up. Okay, so it's all built in, and they can start whenever they're ready. So if they're, like I said, if they're ready after module 1, great. If they're ready after the tour, great. Get them going. Don't hold back and say they have to go through everything before they start. Get them started. And then if, say, someone starts after the tour, the classroom and the modules are then business training. So they can understand this business just a little bit more before you go into the Smart Start piece. Okay. So I hope that's clear. Is there anything I need to clarify on that? I don't want to go back through the steps again, but let me know if there's anything I need to clarify. for the business funnel. Okay, so once they get into this piece where they're ready to go, it's just a matter of walking them through each of these sections of the Smart Start, from the join our team to connect to our community. So getting them attending your team events, joining the Facebook group, all those good things, getting their business blueprint downloaded. Okay, so then the business blueprint will be continued training for them as you're meeting with that prospect. And then the next piece is if they're ready to start their free trial with YFP, then they can start their free trial with YFP. And if they're not ready yet, that's okay. Okay, so that's the business funnel. So the next one we're going to go to is the product side of things. So if you have somebody who you know they've expressed that they're not interested in the opportunity, that's fine. That's where Explore Wellness comes in. So they're interested in learning more about how they can take better care of their body, their health, so that they can live a longer, younger life, a younger, longer life. You know what I mean? Live younger, longer. There we go. And so when you're on your hub site, that's where you click on Explore Wellness. When you click on Explore Wellness, you're going to be brought to the Discover page. So if you have somebody that they're like, just send me a video and I'll watch it on my own, grab this link and send it off to them. Okay. I recommend, by the way, that you have these pages bookmarked. I have all of mine bookmarked under my business. So there's my Explore Wellness. There's my Explore the Opportunity. So I don't even have to open my hub site. I can just right click, copy, and send that link off to that person. Makes it a little easier. So same idea. From here, they would click to watch the videos. And then they're going to be brought to 3 little videos. So why do we age and get sick? So again, starting with the problem. What's the problem? The problem is our cells are breaking down. So how do we, why is that happening? The next one is, what do vitamins and minerals do? Why are they important? How do they interact? We go into the importance of antioxidants and how those work and why that's important. And then we go into why supplementation is important. So we're building a case for supplements, which is what we have to offer, right? And then from there, if they want to learn more, it's discover or continue the tour, where then they are going to join free, and same thing, they're going to create an account. Now, here's what's really cool. When they create an account in one side, they have access to both sides. So if someone creates an account in the business side, they still have access to the Wellness Center. And if someone creates an account in the Wellness Center, they have access to look at the business stuff too. So they don't have to create 2 accounts. It's one account to access both things. So for me, I'm going to log in with my account. Okay. And then from here, it's just a matter of helping them navigate. So teaching them that, okay, this is the homepage, or what we call the dashboard. So this is where you're going to see the most recent articles. You can come and check out our archived events, our archived newsletter, any new videos that we've put out. They also can have access to any of your ebooks. So there's a lot to explore in here. The main thing that I like to show them is that they go to the Discover tab. And why I like taking them here is because now they can search based on what their interest is. So let's say it's sports that they're interested in. They type in sports. Now they're going to get everything that is sports nutrition based. If you have someone who wants to learn about pregnancy, I don't know, that's a tough word to spell today. Pregnancy, there we go. Then they're going to get everything that has to do with pregnancy and taking care of someone who's in that stage of life. They want heart health. Okay. And just showing them that what's available to them. Okay. The other thing too is they can check out your events tab. So when you click on the events tab, it's going to open it up where they can register for the webinar and any webinars coming up. And if you have any other events that you put into your calendar, then they can see those and be able to join them. Oops, close that up. And then from here, you'll see that your wellness shop is there. So if you have someone who's ready to purchase, then same thing, you click on that and it's going to open up your Shaklee PWS. And again, you'll see up in the URL, right? That's my PWS. And it'll be your PWS if you're guiding somebody through. So that's why we take your PWS link, and then we decode it so that we can make sure that it's being attributed to you. Okay, and you can help them put together their order, become a member, all those good things. And then from there, that's where you can talk about, there's a tab up here that's actually missing, and it's called the Learn and Earn. And you can explain a little bit about the Learn and Earn and what it is, and invite them to come and take the Learn and Earn if they're wanting to, one, educate themselves and get some free products. Okay. And then that's it. So now both people are going to be on your email list. You're building your list, which is what we want to do. All right. They're getting your weekly wellness updates. So a lot of that follow-up is happening already. And then you have new customers and new builders. Okay. So that's the basics of it. So when you're guiding somebody through, it's all going to start at your hub site. When you're taking someone through, if they want to go through on their own, you can go to your hub site, click on these tabs, and then copy the link. Again, I recommend you bookmark it so it's easier for you. And then just label it like I labeled mine, Explore the Opportunity, Explore Wellness. That's all I have to send them. And you're guiding people through the funnels. And when you're guiding, you're growing. So the more that you're guiding people through this, you are growing. And it's just a matter of focusing in on that. Now, I've had this come up a few times, so I want to bring this up to everybody, is, there's so much that YFP offers, right? We have ebooks, we have the funnels, we have the newsletter. Where do you put your focus? If you put your focus, what I recommend is put all of your focus and energy into inviting people to those funnels and promoting them, however you do it. Samantha is fantastic at this. She promotes these in such a beautiful way that is very authentic to her. So if you want some little tips on how you can do it, now you can't use her words, obviously, because you don't have the same experiences, but how she promotes the business and invites her audience to come and take a look is beautifully done. Okay, so check in on her. It's something that she's actually teaching me as I'm watching her, which then I'm getting more comfortable with it as well. So it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to do one-to-one conversations inviting. It's how are you presenting the opportunity online, where people are intrigued to come and ask you questions. And then it's just a matter of pointing them to that. And if you put your focus into pointing people to those funnels, you're going to have some good growth that I can see anyways. Okay. So let me know, did that help a little bit with getting some clarity on the funnels? Because I know that there's a lot that YFP offers, but I'm telling you, those two funnels, there is gold in them funnels. If you put the focus into that and you don't worry too much about the other stuff, right? We have the other stuff there. It's not so like you can promote those things for sure, but the funnels is where you're going to get your best benefit. Okay. So if you can focus on that, you will get your best benefit out of it. And think of the other things like the ebooks and everything like that. Those are there for people if they come to your hub site and they just want to poke around. You don't have to put a whole lot of effort into that. I would put more effort into promoting those funnels. Okay, so with that, I hope that was a good refresher. Again, if you need to come back and watch it, this will be instantly replayable in the YFP Facebook group. So you can come back and watch it. And again, if you want to follow along, watch it on a device and then follow along on your computer. That's how I roll with those things. So with that, let's end this off and we'll call it a day. So for those of you who are brand new to YFP and maybe you're curious about the tools, you're not sure what they're like, you want to test it out, there's a few ways that you can do that. So the first one is if you know what you want and you know you want to utilize YFP, the first thing to do would be to subscribe. Choose a plan that fits your marketing needs. You can select any add-ons you want and then book an onboarding appointment. And you can see our different plans by going to yourfreedomproject.com/pricing. The second way would be to take a test drive. So sign up for a fully functional 30-day trial. Start trying out the system and book a support appointment where the elves will help you set up all the little things that need to be set up so everything's running smoothly. To do that, you would go to yourfreedomproject.com/trial. And the best way is to actually contact us and request a guided tour through our help center. And that's where you can get one of our expert coaches to guide you through the system. They can answer any questions that you have, and then you can see how this could work for you in building your business. Also, you can join our YFP Facebook group for business builders from the Help Center, which I will show you in just a moment. But to book an appointment to go through a guided tour, please go to yourfreedomproject.com/support. Now, if you'd like to view all of our products and see what else we have many other services and products that we can offer just to help for those of you who need it or want it. You can see all that we offer at yourfreedomproject.com/shop. And then the last one here is get live support from our Help Center. And let me just grab my buttons here again. So a couple ways that you can get support. The first one is you can give us a call if you're needing a call. If you have anything that you want to search, you can use our search bar. We also have the Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the YFP Facebook group, you can do that at the Help Center. And then if you're having any technical issues, things just aren't flowing or you need some extra support, that's where you can submit a ticket. You can also book an appointment, or if you need just a quick question, you can chat with an elf, and that'll connect you to their Facebook Messenger so you can chat instantly with them. Let me clear those before I go to the next page. There we go. And you can get to the Help Center by going to yourfreedomproject.com/support. And again, I highly recommend, if you haven't bookmarked this page yet, bookmark it in your preferred browser. It is very handy to get to just very quickly without having to log in. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope this has given you a little bit of clarity and encouraged you to utilize your funnels. The funnels, honestly, are where you are going to get the best benefit. I know I mentioned it again, and I'll just keep pounding away at this one. So if you're stuck on where to put your focus, I recommend put your focus into the funnels. A lot of people get hung up on the newsletters and emails and stuff like that. My recommendation is turn them on to auto so you don't have to worry about them. They're going to go out, and then put your main part of your focus into promoting those funnels and guiding people through the funnel pieces.